So hello guys, we have Sahaj Ranshu with us, and he has made an amazing transition as a fresher, as a college student, to a data science role in ENY. So we are just going to understand his transition, and it feels really happy because as a fresher, many people say that they're not able to make a transition to data science. So we'll try to understand his path, and probably he'll be able to guide many people who are in college, who are basically freshers, who have just passed out, so that you can take this particular transition step and apply in your own life. So, Suresh Ranju, again, welcome to my YouTube channel. And first of all, how are you? How happy are you? Because you made a successful transition itself, right?
Yes, I'm really happy actually. Your YouTube videos helped me a lot, and then working as a in EY is really like my one of the dream companies to work in. So
Okay.
really happy about it.
Okay, Suresh
It's
Ranju,
really
just tell
interesting.
about your college. From where do you belong, and college, and what branch you're actually in, and just tell us about this whole transition. What all things you did, because none of the people will believe that as a fresher you made a transition to data science, but I really want to focus and tell, because in my videos also I tell that anybody can become a data scientist. So just tell about this transition story. First of all, just tell about yourself, and where do you study?
So,
IIT college, right? So yeah, go ahead.
actually, first of all, I'm a KV student. So my 11th, 12th, I've taken computer science as my additional subject, and after that, I'm in Hyderabad, and actually I'm from Kharagpur. It's in West Bengal.
Mhm.
So in Hyderabad, I'm from a CMR Technical Campus. It's a three-tier college, comes under JNTU. So in the second year, I was like very passionate about coding, but then I learned about Python.
Mhm.
So from my second year, I started learning Python, different uses of Python, like
Mhm.
data structures in Python and C and C++.
Mhm.
Then from Python, I went to Algo Expert website. There's a website called Algo Expert. In that, I trained. Then I
Mhm.
went to Hacker Rank. Then Hacker Earth. I trained over there. After that, I came to learn about a topic called machine learning and AI. So
so
then I
so
started.
in short, you focused more on data structures to keep your programming skill, or to improve your programming skills, basically, right?
Yes, to improve my programming skills, I went to data structures because when I started machine learning, also the first stage is you should know coding, a little bit of coding, because without that you can't do machine learning also.
Okay.
You should know what is a list and
Mhm.
what is a dictionary. You should
Mhm.
know what is an array.
Mhm.
Everything comes before coding, right? So
Okay.
in Python, this you can't use array directly. You have to use NumPy. So
Okay.
I knew array from C. That's why it was easy for me to learn in Python, to implement it in Python. So that's why it made me easy to use it. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, go
So
ahead.
after that, then I learned pandas, numpy in Python, and then I practiced all that. Then there is a book, a very nice book called Python for data analytics. So I read from that book, and then after that I went and searched in net. I've done everything for free. I've not spent a single money in courses or anything. That is the
Amazing.
main point. I read from there is a YouTube channel called Free Code Camp. I've learned from that. Then there is a great guy called Andrew MG.
And
He's from Stanford University. So he has a course in Coursera. But what I did was he has a YouTube channel in Stanford University. Over there is a course for 1 hour. You can attend that. That course is also same as the Coursera course.
okay.
It's everything same. So I've taken from that. Then there is a guy called Tech with Tim. He helps
Okay.
us to tell about the basic codes, what we can do. And then there is your channel, sir, like really helpful. Like from that I learned how to do reverse engineering, and that changed everything for me, literally everything. So after that I never used to go for any course or something. What I used to do is I used to go to GitHub, take the code and then read the code, like what he has done. Okay, so how he has implemented the code, and how can I change the code to suit myself, like how can I make the changes to the code and use it for myself. Then after that I did exploratory data analysis. I learned exploratory data analysis, and in Kaggle I practiced it a lot. I've done many Kaggle competitions and I practiced it over there. After that I learned supervised learning, non unsupervised learning, and then I've taken that MPTL course as well. Like it was connected to my BTech, so I've taken MPTL course so that I'll get some certificate as well, and I'll pass my graduation as well. So I've taken that as well. After that, in the 2020 January, I came to know about an hackathon called Smart India Hackathon. So it is conducted by MHRD of India. So over there, I participated, and we got selected on the second round. So the problem statement was to detect a criminal in a real-time situation. So what model I used was I integrated 5 models in a single model. The models were face recognition, activity recognition, emotion recognition, age recognition, and gender recognition. Using these 5 features, yes, it will detect a criminal in a real-time situation. And we have created an GUI application using TK Enter, and then we used Firebase as our real-time database, which will directly update that information to the cloud. And from that cloud, we have developed one mobile application which will be with the authorities, so that in the real time they will know that okay, this criminal in this location is doing some criminal activities. We can go and catch him in the real time situation. So the people liked that project so much that they told us to meet the Prime Minister of India, and it was like once in a lifetime situation for me. So me and my team
So
went
you
over
went
there,
and
and
met face to face, right?
no, sir, because of the lockdown, we
Okay.
couldn't.
Virtually.
So it was a meeting, like it was a meeting, Zoom meeting. It was broadcasted in news as well that day on 1st August.
Okay.
So so he asked us about the project, and then he congratulated us. And then it was like very flattering for me. He told that to ask the Andhra Pradesh police station to connect to us and try to make it as in a real time situation. So they also came and talked to us like how will you implement. So they are also planning to implement it in a small scale to check it if it can work or not. So we are waiting for that as of now. And then after that,
See, one thing that I'll tell, this is an amazing thing, just being in college, right? This is what I usually say, people. You have to actually give 1% more of yourself every time, and this is quite an amazing achievement altogether just in your final year. Then let's go towards your transition phase, towards data science.
oh,
How did you go ahead now after this?
okay, sir. Okay. So February of 2020, I got a notification that there is an opening in EY, so we can go for an walk-in drive.
So it was a
So I went
normal
over.
mail. It was a normal mail
normal
that you
mail
did. Yeah.
normal mail that there is an open drive. Anyone can go over there, so there is
Okay.
no restriction. Anyone can go as a fresher, 2020 batch, anyone can go. So I went over there. So the first round was a written round. It was having total 5 topics. One was aptitude, normal aptitude, then coding, then data structures, most important data structures,
Mhm.
and then networking, operating system.
Mhm.
After that, there was a technical interview, sir.
Mhm.
So in
So
technical
this
interview,
many
they
rounds
asked,
were there for internship.
yes, sir.
It was a
No,
paid internship.
it is a paid internship. It
Okay.
is a paid internship.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
So after that,
technical aptitude, written test, or
sir, all these
technical
were
test.
written.
Okay. Written.
Aptitude, then data structures,
Mhm.
networking,
Mhm.
OS, and
Mhm.
Python and C
Mhm.
are written exams. After
Mhm.
that, there was a technical interview. In
Mhm.
technical interview, they asked me about codings, data
Mhm.
structures. It gave me problems about data structures.
Data
Then
structures like using Python only you did it, like list and all
yeah,
dictionaries, all this kind of
list
stuff.
and all, I did it. Yes, sir.
Any
And then
algorithms? Any algorithm specific things that
any
you did?
algorithms as such, trees. Like they asked me about trees.
Hmm.
Then hash table and how to parallel processing, like
Okay.
how to use the CUDA
Multi-thread.
codes or
Multi-thread coding.
multi-threading,
Hmm.
everything they asked.
Hmm.
And then the most they have implemented was my project.
Hmm.
They have asked for 40 to 40 minutes about my project, like
Okay.
what I have done,
So all the
how I have
questions revolved
implemented
around your project. So
under
I
my
probably
project.
think you're
Yes,
talking about this project which you did in the hackathon.
yes, this project.
Amazing.
Yes,
Okay.
hackathon.
So it actually gave you the path, that hackathon
Yes.
entire thing, whatever thing you did actually gave you as a path. Amazing. Okay. So after you completed the internship, then how did you get
So
to
I
the
was
full time?
doing my internship. So actually, the internship was for 6 months. So my BTech should be covered by May of 2020.
Mhm.
But due to COVID, it extended. My
Mhm.
exams were stopped. So they have extended my internship as well,
Mhm.
because I was very efficient in work. So they
Mhm.
have extended my internship as well. And then they asked me if what is my interest about. So
Mhm.
I told them that I'm interested in data science and all. So again, they have taken more interview questions to me, like more 2 rounds.
Hmm.
So in the first round, they
This is
asked
after
me,
completing the internship, right? This is after
no, no, no,
completing.
the internship was going on.
Okay, okay, okay,
So in
okay,
between the internship,
okay, okay. Hmm.
they asked me, like, okay, you are interested in data sciences, so they taken more 2 interview rounds for me. Like in the
Okay.
first round, they asked me about OpenCV questions, and
Hmm.
they told me to deploy one project in OpenCV.
Hmm.
And then again in NLTK, in neural language processing, they've told me to deploy a project,
So they were focusing on completely end to end till deployment, right?
end-to-end projects.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Like from starting to end, they want the complete project.
Okay, amazing. So probably after that, I think you cleared the interview and finally you're able to
Yes,
get a. So when is your
yeah.
joining date? Probably next year or?
Today was my joining date.
Oh,
Today,
amazing! Congratulations. Okay,
and
so
tomorrow is my birthday actually.
okay, so pre-birthday gift, right?
Yeah.
I know. Like ENY is a good company with respect to the AI work that they are doing because I have also worked over there, right? So I know that. So one thing that you probably want to tell, see, the final message is that what you want to tell the freshers because they are people who know they listen to so many people, who are the seniors. Some of the seniors will say, no, you cannot do it. Probably he is not able to do it. Probably he will also demotivate others, or he'll tell, no, you cannot do it. This will be the problem and all. So what is the message that you really want to give with respect to this, like for the freshers, for the college students, all these people basically.
So the first thing is you should always develop a project. And I have seen many, like my college also, they go for like paid internships. Like they will pay to the companies and do internships and then get the projects for their major projects and all. So I want everyone to say that you should make your own project and have an idea and build it. So because I didn't knew I'll do so much with that project, I
Hmm.
just built that project because I was interested in building that.
Hmm.
Nobody has told me to build it, or nobody has told me to go to hackathon. I did
Hmm.
it by myself.
Hmm.
So doing your thing will be making you happy, and then you can tell other people that yeah, I've developed this application by my own. And only doing a course and doing the certification has no value. It's like the certificate has no value if you don't have the knowledge. Like I have seen so many people who come for the interview, they have like hundreds of certificate with in their hand, and I have zero certificate, but I got select and they didn't get select. So
I,
that's a very
so I have probably made this kind of video also in my YouTube channel saying that certificates are not
yes
that important. But,
that important.
but still, people are confused. Like, how did you get the mail? That first mail to come, right? So,
Yes,
what is the strategy that you use that probably you'll be getting so many notifications regarding jobs and all?
yes. So I was very active in LinkedIn, on then Internsala,
Hmm.
and all the websites, actually all the websites I have applied. And I am every day I used to go through all the mails. Like I was also placed in TCS as well.
Okay.
Like last year TCS Ninja I was placed in 2019, so I had a backup with me.
Okay.
So I was not worrying for a job, but I wanted a machine learning and AI job, so I was very passionate about that. So I but then also I tried applied everywhere, all the big companies I have applied. I've given my resume to all of them, and I tried. And then finally out of 100 and 200 mails, I finally got a chance to get to EY. It's not a one day thing. Actually it is not a one day thing. We have to apply a lot of companies, then only we'll get a one chance.
So probably
And we
one
should
one
use that
percent
chance.
probability. I usually take one
Yes,
percent
really
probability.
1% probably.
If
In
you
that day when I went, there
yeah.
were 600 students. Out of that, 5 students got selected
Okay.
for that internship.
Okay.
The
So
competition is really high,
okay. So you have to be
so
good. You have to be
you have
good
to be good.
to.
There should be something different in your resume, because everybody knows ML. What is ML and all the main keywords?
Hmm.
Everybody can say the keywords, but what is inside that keyword? That if you know, you can crack.
Now, one final thing to everyone, one motivational thing that you want to tell to the freshers and all. So, what would that be?
I would like to say them that do whatever you want to passionate about. Don't listen to others. People like only listen to everyone, but do what you want to do. Listen to everyone and do whatever you want to do, and keep coding, and never try to copy someone other's code and then say it is your code. Try making your own thing, that little bit changes is also a great thing in the coming future. You should
Okay,
have a
so
little.
one more thing that I probably want to add in this is that after I upload this particular video, many people will say that you were lucky. They'll say like this: if
Hmm.
they don't have any reasons, you are lucky. You were lucky, so you were able to get it. Okay, I would like to say one thing: people who work hard get lucky. Okay, there are some people who get lucky all the time, but if you work hard you will get lucky. That is only the strategy that you can use, guys. I have used in my entire 9+ years of experience. I worked hard and then I was lucky, and I think this is the same thing that you also probably want to say, probably.
Yes, yes, sir,
Yes.
literally same thing.
So yes, this is the thing that we want to come up with, guys. He has cleared the data science without uh, investing his money for any courses and all. uh, as he said that internet is huge, you have a lot of materials. He's just referred many people, he's referred YouTube channel, he's combined all those information, he was able to do something amazing. This is the strategy for the people who are not able to afford courses, who's not able to understand how to prepare. You should follow him, and probably I'll also give his LinkedIn ID in the description. If you have any questions regarding the transition and all, you should definitely contact him. So thank you, Sir Swanshu, for this amazing
Thank you.
time. I
Thank you,
hope
sir, for teaching us.
no problem. I'll keep on teaching till I die, you know.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
the thing is that I really want to wish you luck. I hope you grow. I hope you do more and more. I hope you know, reach the sky where people say sky is the limit. You go more towards the sky, more towards the space, everything, and you do some amazing work. Okay, so this was all from my side. I hope you all like this particular video, guys. And yes, I'll give his LinkedIn ID in the description. People will try to contact you, Shastran, so
Yeah,
just try
sure.
to help them, and that will be a major thing, right?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
so thank you, guys. This was all from my side. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you and all. Bye bye.